Right folks, we'll do the obvious things first. I'm going to take this clutch cover off because I want to see, have a look at the end float when we've got the cylinder off. There's a lot of end float on this, lateral, there seems to be excessive and I don't know what it should be. So, but I have read that this is what I'm on about here, this. I think there's some thrust washers inside. I think they're made of very stiff leather or something, somebody said. So I might just have a look at those. But I'm waiting for those to come. So I can't go any deeper. And what we're doing today, we need to take off the exhaust. I've pre-loosened these, so I'd not to take up too much of your time. And one down here on my homemade bracket. So that's that. Keep all the nuts in there. Look at that, I tightened that one up and it's twisted the Chinese washer. Of course it could have twisted anybody's washer. Hey? Can you see? No. Take the top cover off. I mean, this is just it should be a 5-minute job, says he. I'm still struggling to find out what the year of this casing is with the embossed Stihl and it painted white. And dark red as opposed to the orange. And it looks as though it's been, there's no orange underneath it as I can see. What is that? I don't know. The watch says it took me 10 minutes to find out how that fitted back on. I was doing a trial run. Right. See, this one has got no decomp. It's been blanked off. There's a decomp in the same place. And this one. That's the inlet. Yeah, it's in the same position. So we know it's an 070. If it was a 090, it would be over the back here, I think, somewhere. You'll know more than me. Now let's hope that these are not too tight. I pre-loosened them actually. Had a look at them, but I'm not sure what size they're supposed to be. Whether they're 6 or an old-fashioned, I don't know whether they're metric or. I can't get up the bolts yet. Might get it this one. Have a look. I don't know. Done it again. Pliers. Ooh, pliers. Shakademus and pliers. Right, here we go. What does it look? It looks 6mm. It seems a bit loose in there, but it could be the worn screwdriver, 2-piece. That's just long enough to get in with that handle left on. Hey. You do that one? I can't remember. I think we did. So a homemade gasket on here, I think. Leave that. And next, I think I'll just disconnect. That goes over there, so I'll put that over the way. I'm just going to disconnect. Oh, there's a bit, not terrifically tight. When you're talking them up, tight's tight, and tight as snaps. If we can just keep all these linkages on. Try not to lose the washers. Oh, this is where your arthritis comes into play. One. I'm dropping the air that I can't get to it. I'm having to take loads of stuff off. There we go. That's all we need to. Don't forget these. I'll show you what these are in a second. The oh, there's a part of this. I lost one of them. I'll try and do it without taking the carb off. Heat block. Gasket. I'm glad I've got that because I haven't got another one. One. Two. I think I will get it out of the way. Well, I'll just leave it dangling on the pump. Leave that there. Look what I've seen. I don't know where that comes from. Little horseshoe clip. Save that. Heat sink. Another gasket, look. I think this is perhaps is a new. Sorry, nearly swore there. Piston, and perhaps it wasn't there on compression. Have a look. So it's one either side of the heatsink. Oh, it looks new. I think the barrel is as well. Somebody's put it on with what I call oh so tight, arsehole tight with a lever. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. I stuck that there with. Hang on a sec. Back again, just a little wiggle with a screwdriver. And whose barrel this is? Oh look, it's a marler. I'm going to put it back on. I'm going to put it back on. Okay. Once I've had a look to see if this is all right inside. Okay. 1 second. What I think the lack of compression is because of this configuration done on the cylinder with the adapter. See, can you see all the? Can you see how far up the in the plug hole? Huh? There's about 3 or 4 cc's in that. Up with the adapter where it is, and then the spark plug's halfway up. So that's the lack of compression. So I'm going to put the new cylinder on, but I shall put it on with this piston, I think. I was hoping that this might have been recessed out even further to accept I don't like that. I don't like that. The end's a bit wobbly. It's got no up and down now. That could be alright. We'll check the side. So down the sides of these, I think there's some thrust washers. And they might be worn out. I'm going to have a look at that piston. That's not good. Let's stop everything dropping into the crankcase. Right. The double clips. I'll push this out. That's awful, that is. It's the bearing. Okay. Let's put the pin in, see what the movement is then. Oh, look at that. Can you see that? Let's have a look at that. Let's try the pin that come with the new kit. And first, where did I put the bearing? Come on folks, where is it? I'll put it. Hey. Oh, I see it. It's still no good. It's still not much better. Try this one. Oh, that's not so bad, is it? Eh? That's better. Yeah. That's seem better. Swap them again. I think the problem with this one is not the bearing's not wide enough. Somebody's put a bearing in that doesn't cover the whole width of the spool end. See the size? Yeah. Put that one in. And there's the old pin. That's the old pin. There's the old pin. Oh, that's better. Look. I'm glad I looked at that. So somebody's put in a small bearing that doesn't have the width of the conrod, so she's slopping about. Not to worry. I'm not phased. That's good. So I'm going to put that on. I think I'll put the whole kit on. Okay. In case it's done any damage. I'll put the new facing forward. Where are the circlips? I think I'll use these circlips. It's so much easier with two tangs on. He says as it goes firing up the workshop. I can't see any other pair of specs on top of the ones I've got. Where are they? Bear with me.